Okay. Well, it's 9 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Some people will be trickling in throughout the presentation. No worries, we'll keep this up to date. We're going to actually record this webinar, so if you have anybody who's on your team that needs to watch it, that didn't get a chance to be with us this morning, let them know that they'll have a chance to watch it. We'll keep you up to date on where that information is. It'll be in the hub. It'll be on our Facebook page. Everybody that wants to will get a chance to watch this. So we're going to go ahead and get started today. We want to welcome you guys to our first Saturday corporate training conference call. We're really, really excited about this opportunity, and we've got some great guests to be on with you today. This is something that we've been looking forward to doing with you guys for a little while, and so we're really excited to kick it off today. And to get started today, I'm going to bring on a guest from our corporate side. That's our president, Jason Elrod. Jason has been, I'm sure you guys have heard from him the past webinar last week. You've heard from him on all sorts of different things. He's been extremely excited about some of the announcements that we had this past week with Silverlight, our corporate conference call, and some of these other announcements that he's going to talk about. Getting a chance to work with him, he is beyond excited about what's going on here. And he's going to introduce to you a couple guests who are joining us today that are just having incredible growth in their Wake Up Now business. We are beyond excited to be with you guys today and to have Jason on. And Jason, are you out there?
I am, Jordan. Good morning.
Morning, Jason. Well, hey, first off, thanks for taking some time out of your Saturday to be with us. And if you don't mind, Jason, why don't you talk to us about a few of the announcements that you had, and then you can go ahead and announce the people who will be on the call with us to talk with everybody.
I will. Good morning, Wake Up Now team, and thank you for sharing your Saturday with us. Congratulations is in order for Jordan, and a big thank you for him spending his time with us this morning. As some of you don't know, he's got a less than week-old baby girl at home, so he's not getting much sleep these days, as you can imagine. So, Jordan, appreciate you getting up early and coordinating all this. Thank you very much.
No problem.
We got a great morning plan for you. We got two of our top 5 income earners in Wake Up Now. They're going to be here to share the business with you, tell you what's working for them, tell you why they just enjoyed big checks last week, and tell you how they did it. We've got an exciting new comp plan and a new bonus within the company called the Grab Bonus, which you're aware of. And I asked Matt Getchie and Brandon Boyd to come on and share with you their successes and how they're doing it. These are two of our top leaders in the company, two guys that believe in training, guys that believe in relationships, and are truly a joy for me to work with. Over the last year, we've been working hard, and when I first met Matt Getchie, Matt came into the office and said, "You guys are an absolute diamond in the rough," and we believe that as well. And we spent the last year putting a foundation into this company to get to this moment to start blowing this up. We're happy you can be here to share that with us. We have a couple things that we launched this past week with the Grab Bonus, and that's the Silver Lights. Brandon and Matt are going to share with you their successes and their way that they're out there making these things work. This week, we released Grab Bonus checks a week early as a token of our appreciation for them and for the rest of you that are out there working. So thank you for that. One of the other things that's been going on in the company that's been very, very exciting is the fundraising. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with the fundraising. I think most of you are, but I'll explain it to you a little bit. So we have a $24.95 silver package, as you're aware of, and we went out through the leadership of the company and approached several fundraising organizations such as the Fibromyalgia Group, Special Olympics Soccer Association, Urban League, and several other large religious organizations. We have pledged to donate $10 out of that $24.95 for every sale every month residually, as long as every member of those organizations is on that fundraising plan. That is absolutely unheard of in the fundraising arena. So those are a few things that are going on out there. Brandon, I'd like to have you come on now and talk about what you've been doing. And if you would, take a minute, Brandon, and tell us why you're at Wake Up Now. You've been one of the longtime believers of Wake Up Now. Tell us why, and then we're going to get you into the training and let you show us how you're out introducing people to Silverlight and how Silverlight's helped your business and helped you drive those checks. Brandon?
Hey, Jason. Hey, guys. I just want to make sure that, first of all, that you can see my screen, I'm pulling up here the Microsoft PowerPoint. And so before we get going here, I just want to make sure that you can see it on your end.
Looks like you're good to go, Brandon.
Okay, appreciate it. Hey, Jordan and Jason, I appreciate you having me on this call. It's a great opportunity. And to Jason, to answer you, I came on to Wake Up Now because I saw the vision of what it could be. But let me tell you, I did not know in coming onto this company that it would be as good as it is today. I've said many times in 2.5 years that that this is a very exciting time to be with Wake Up Now. Well, I've made this statement in the past week that I've never been more excited about Wake Up Now than I am right now at this time. I think we have a greater opportunity to have success with this business and to spread the message than at any time that I've ever been here. One of the main reasons is because we can finally expose people to our product and service without having to have them sign up first. So here we have the Silverlight 30-day free trial. We have the Get 3 and it's free. We have the Founder 3 bonus. We have the Active 5x52 program. Guys, we have a compensation plan and product and service like I've never seen before in 13 years in this industry. There has been more Silverlight bonus checks that have already been paid out that within a matter of days have exceeded people's entire builder bonus check for the entire month. You know, we had said that these Silverlight overrides that you can receive as a Wake Up Now business owner can be bigger than anything else that you will receive in the business, and that has already been proven in the last week. And so I just wanted to share a few things that have been working on our end and on our team with things. One of the things that I wanted to go over was the reason as to why people in this industry struggle to share a business. You know, because it really doesn't matter how good Wake Up Now is if you don't know how to share the business. Now that we have the silver lights, people have a way to share the business like they never have had before. And there's a number of different ways and avenues that you can go in giving out these silver lights. And I listed just 10 basic different ways that you can do that. Obviously, there's friend-to-friend, face-to-face, through email or text as well. Also with coworkers, meeting new people in person while out and about. Business opportunity leads that we have out there, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, other social media sites, Craigslist, other classified free ad websites, newspapers, flyers, business shows, trade shows, etc., and flea markets. These are just some ideas to at least kind of get your mind thinking of how can I go out and be able to share the message of Wake Up Now and be able to give people access to a 30-day trial. Because just between a person's phone and Facebook, if you have one, most people have about 300 names in there alone. Guys, we're only looking for you to start with 3 people to get your business going. And so out of a couple hundred people, you know, just on that alone, you can create a great foundation. But the question is why is it that people don't share what they believe in? And the number one reason is because of fear. As you can see here on your screen, I think that this is a lot of the way that people feel when they get asked, well, what do you do for work? Or what's that business? Or tell me what you do. They have this look of kind of, and they don't want to tell because they don't know how to explain, so they just keep it to themselves. So the 2 main reasons why people won't tell others about a business, number 1, fear. People don't feel comfortable. Therefore, they'll just keep it themselves. So even if it's false evidence appearing real, that fear, they will not share the business. Number 2, they don't know what to say, how to say it, or how to bring up the subject to make this situation feel comfortable. And I think that now with the Silverlight program, because it is free and you're giving them access 30 days to try out, test drive what we have, and as we've been saying, to use it, to experience it, and to share it with others. Now, that fear of having to approach them about something, you can just give it to them for free. And so here's kind of the details behind this. Here's some simple suggestions. This is actually what I have done. So I'll never share anything that I haven't actually done myself. The first thing is, this is, again, just at least a foundation, a template to work with as you go about trying to share the Silverlight with others. So depending on if you have a relationship with a person or not, either way, you need to find out about them, their life, kids, work, etc., to show them that you care about them first so that it gives them opportunity to ask about you and what you're up to these days. You know, as the saying goes, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You have got to find out about these people, what's going on with their life. You got to show them that you sincerely, genuinely care about them. Because I think sometimes we get out there and say, let me tell you about my business, and they literally throw up on the person. And the person will back away saying, it's got to be one of those network marketing things. Okay? Show these people that you have a sincere, genuine desire to know about them, what they do for work, how things are going with their kids, all that kind of stuff. Okay? That way it gives them an opportunity to then ask you what's going on with your life. At that point, you can give them your Wake Up Now business marketing card or a Silverlight card, which we're coming out with that as well, with the code on the back. So the reason why I like doing that, the card, this is just kind of an example. What the card will actually do for you is it will lend credibility to your business. When they see it, it's a unique card, and it will have your information on the back with a code that they can send people to go and get that activated. All right? And so the second thing is, you can also, depending on what the situation is if you're actually sitting down with them, you can actually show them a Silverlight video, which we already have a few of those released now. They're just short videos that will show the person what they actually get as part of that 30-day free trial, so they get very excited about activating it right there on the spot. And then here's an example of what you can say, starting with number 3. And this is what I would say, because this is what I've done. I say, this company, meaning Wake Up Now, you're playing like a third-party validation, rather than saying it's my company, my business. This company will save you literally hundreds of dollars a month on everything. Then hand them the card, say, I want you to take this card and try them out for 30 days and tell me what you think. I use it myself, and it's incredible. Again, this is a simple template to work with. You can customize it to your own words and what you want to say, but you want to keep it short and to the point. That at the end of the day, guys and gals, what do we do at Wake Up Now? What we do is we save people money. That's what we do. We save people on interest, taxes, and spending. We get people out of debt and help them stay out of debt through our program. So at the end of the day, what you are offering them is money. You are giving them literally money in their hand with that Silverlight. And here's just a quick note. If the person is a hot lead or a hot prospect, just enroll them in the business. You don't need to give them a 30-day, 30 days to test out the program. If you know that they're excited enough that they would want to enroll right there on the spot. The next thing is, after that simple suggestion, is at this point, again, depending if you're sitting down with them or not, you can activate them right there by visiting your replicated website and clicking on free trial. If not, you can take down their email address and send them a sample email like this one below. So this is actually an email that I'd sent to a person. Now you don't have to copy down this code that I have on here, because I actually did mix up the numbers, so don't feel like you got a free $5 here. But it says, Catherine, your code is, and I copied and pasted the code. And it says, first, watch this video so you can understand the value of this. I then copied and pasted the link that I have to an orientation video that will help a person understand what they're about to see, because the last thing I want them to do is try and log into their back office and stumble around trying to figure out where's the benefits and things like that. So I have a simple orientation video to show them how they're going to save $300 to $500 and more a month with Wake Up Now. Then I put simply go to, and then you just paste in your replicated website and click on free trial. And then I just end it saying you can literally save hundreds of dollars per month on all the things you already do and buy every single day. Enjoy your free trial. And then say something like, you know, hey, it was great to talk to you. Look forward to speaking to you again. So again, just a simple template to work from on that. But here's the key. Follow up soon. I like to follow up within at least a few days. That way you give them just a little bit of time to look through some things, to a week, to see how they've enjoyed the free trial, what they like about it, maybe some questions that they might have. At this point, you now have the opportunity to bring them on board as a silver package customer or as an IBL. So the thing is, though, is that you need to feel them out to kind of see where they're at. If they haven't activated, you can recommit them right now to do so. Because sometimes you might do the follow-up, and you get back when they say, you know, I haven't had a chance to watch, I've been so busy with work or kids or, you know, different things going on. So you need to make sure and remind them again of what it is, and then recommit them right then to go and activate that code. But here's the thing to keep in mind as well. Remember, guys and gals, you got to remember when you're in this industry, if you want to make it big, you are not bothering people. You're literally giving them money by putting money in their hands, and it's up to you to show people the value of what you've seen yourself so that they can experience the benefits as well. Because I think it'd be a crying shame if you had a neighbor that came to you and say, why did you show me this business 2 years ago? Well, because I didn't want to give you something that I thought maybe that you wouldn't like. Okay? We are offering something that literally, if used, will change a person's life. Okay? So it's up to us to show that value. Just as some final thoughts, another thing, it's not so much what you say as it is with what kind of energy is behind it. It's your music, not your words. You got to have some kind of enthusiasm. You got to show these people. I mean, people want to be around people who are excited about what you're doing. It attracts people to your business. So this is about doing a 4-letter word called work. You know, we can go over all these details. We can tell you how great it is, but at the end of the day, this is network marketing. It is not net sit marketing. Okay, we got to get out there and work, and this is a template to give an example of what you can do to go out there and start sharing the business. So you can get out there, you can fail your way to success after studying these suggestions and putting some things together to help you be successful and to work with your leader, and to start using the products and services available to you so that you can develop your own testimonial as well. One thing that I want to show you going along with that is the information that I just went over, just so that you know that you'll have access to all this stuff. As Jordan said, first of all, it's recorded. The second thing is, and I know some of you have seen the site, the Wake Up Now training website, put this together. It's always updated with the latest information. If you look on the right, you're going to see the Silverlight compensation video that Darren and I put together on the compensation part. Also under I've joined What's Now, what it has is the 6 months to 6,000, which is what myself and Mike Ray put together. Also the Silverlight training, which is what we just went over here as well. So make sure to use that. You also have access to the PowerPoint that I just showed you as well. Also, for those who haven't had a chance to get in and actually see how to get those Silverlights, this is just an example. All you have to do is go to your website, log into your back office. You're going to see a banner right here. Click on Buy Now, and then latest Buy tab. It's going to give you an option of buying 10 codes, 20 codes, or 50. So let's say I want to buy the 50 codes. I can get them for $5 each. Go over here to the right. I can use my card on file. Click that, click Purchase, and then you'll have those available to you. The last thing that I want to mention, guys and gals, is that we are in a business that literally in 13 years I've never seen before. I believe that this will be not just the largest, but it'll be the most successful network marketing company of all time. There will be more people that will make $500 or more in this company than of any other company out there. We're already seeing that now. But the thing that you got to keep in mind is that you will never possess what you are unwilling to pursue. You will never possess what you are unwilling to pursue. And so when some of you say, here's my wishes, my hopes, my goals, and my desires, well, let me tell you, the proof of your desire is pursuit. The proof of your desire is pursuit. As you get out there and you pursue this business and you serve your way to the top and you go out and you care about people and you genuinely, sincerely care about their interests and what they want to do with their life, let me tell you something. You won't have to worry about your check. The money will come in. As you serve the masses, you can live with the classes. So guys, I look forward to working with you. We are here to help you as leaders, as a team, to grow your business. And I hope that in showing you some of these things, that it's at least spark some ideas as what you could do to share the Wake Up Now business. Jordan, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thanks, Brandon. Jason.
Sure. Brandon, I've got something I'd like you to share with everybody, and that's when people come onto your team or come into the company, would you share with them when they should buy these silver lights and why they should buy them? Why are these important to building their business?
Okay, great question, Jason. The first thing that we do is, in my opinion, we have them buy the 350 business builder pack, so that's the $100 to get in, and then the 250 pack. Here's the reason why we have them buy the 350 is, number one, it's going to kickstart their business and create a foundation of success. Because what's going to happen is, as you create that behavior of people getting involved at the 350 pack, is that it creates this behavior of people who are going to go out and do that same thing. If you get in, you say, well, hey, I'm just going to start off with 10 codes and see how it works. Guess what the people are going to do that come in on your team as well? They're going to buy 10 codes. And so we want to start people off to where they get in with that 350 pack, they get the commissions and overrides, they get enough Silverlight codes to kickstart their business and create that duplication process that you need for your team, so that as you go through and you enroll your 3, you've got 3 people immediately on that Silverlight pack, so that you can get not only those commissions, but they can as well. And so we have a simple video that we put together called the 350 Business Builder Pack that we show to people as soon as they are looking into the business and get enrolled, so that they understand the value of why they should get those. It's like going into a business and saying, I'm in, but don't give me the inventory that I need to go out and sell and increase my commissions. This is the power behind what we're doing, is the 350 Business Builder Pack. Sure, a person can come in and they can sign up for $100, but the chances of them having success is far less than if they'll buy that 350 pack. In fact, Jason, something that we mentioned the other day is if they come in and they're a brand new person and they buy that 250 pack, guess what happens to their Vegas tickets for the convention? They're free. They're absolutely free, guys. A lot of people out there don't even know that. Those who are existing IBOs, if you want to buy the 250 pack today and get your codes, guess how much your tickets will be? Instead of being $119.95, you can get them for 50% off. You can bring a spouse for $49.95. It's an absolute steal. So if you can get the people involved and get them on the $100 and the $250, so by the $350 pack, guys, you can go to the Vegas convention, first ever corporate convention, for free. It's huge. I'll turn it back to you, Jason.
Thanks, Brandon. One of the things that we've noticed is we're trying to make this business as easy as possible for people to get out there and share all the points you pointed out in your presentation. And within hours of launching this program, we had thousands of packs purchased. It's absolutely been incredible, and we're seeing conversions from that, from people's efforts of just getting out there and promoting their business. So, again, as Brandon said, our convention is October 12th and 13th. Get out there, get your people that you signed up, and get them to buy that 250 pack, and their ticket to the convention is absolutely free. We are trying to get as many people as we can there to share the excitement. We get some huge announcements at the convention, some huge products that we're rolling out, and it's going to be a fun time. We're gonna throw a great party. We're gonna blow it out. We're gonna have a great time. And October, November, December, we're gonna work on exploding our businesses together. Next on the call, I'd like to bring on Matt Getchie. Matt came over to us, and Matt's got an interesting experience. He's been on the ownership side of this business, owning his own company and that sort of thing. Also, as many years as on the side of the business as a distributor. So he brings an interesting perspective. I've really enjoyed getting to know Matt and working with Matt over the past several months, and I've appreciated everything that he's done for the company. So with that being said, Matt, I'll let you come on and tell us a little bit about why you're here and why you think we're the diamond in the rough, as you would say, and let us know how you're out there and you're bringing all these people in and you're helping them grow their business. What's the secret?
Yeah, hey, thanks, Jason. And hey, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you well.
Okay, cool. Well, first, I just want to say, thank you guys. It's been such a pleasure here coming over, watching you guys evolve this thing over the last 30, 60, 90 days. I don't know how long you guys have been in the company. I've been in the company for about 90 days now, and in that time, I've seen some huge additions, some changes. I mean, these guys are dedicated. They have a huge vision here. They're putting together all of the right pieces, and I truly believe that these final pieces that they're putting together, the Merchant Light, and hopefully being announced today by Jason, or maybe I'm the one announcing it, but the Merchant Light as well, are ways that you can go out there and actually make this thing happen. Because what it does, in network marketing in general, a lot of people build their businesses by giving away samples. So when you are joining a traditional network marketing company that has samples or any type of business, people want to try it. People want to feel it out. And the Silver Light program gives you that opportunity where now you can approach someone and give them the sample. Give them the sample. Here, check this out. Just try it. Get this discount. There's so much value here. And that's why I call this company a diamond in the rough, because we're selling one thing. We're selling value. And that's really the key to it, is you're enhancing someone's lives, whether they're saving money or whether you're helping them manage money or whether they're here because they want to make money. We have the vehicle here. These guys are putting it together, and now it's up to us as the leaders, as the distributors, and you're here right now. It's Saturday. It's 9 a.m. when this started Mountain Time. I mean, you didn't have to be here. So if you're listening right now, you're wanting more. You're here because you want to be here, and this mentality of building this volunteer army is what network marketing is all about. And I tell you what, these guys have put together the tools. With this grab bonus, it's going to truly allow you to bring people in on the front end very, very easily to take a look at what they have. And with all of the money these guys have, their corporate team, all the things that they're planning on putting together, this is going to be the biggest no-brainer. So all you really have to do to be successful in this business is approach people and give them something for free that then they can go look at. And if the company's doing their job well, if we continue to do our job well and we're following up, there's value in there, this thing is going to start to really pick up steam and pick up momentum. So that's where we're at right now in this company. You have the unique opportunity where you're involved before the explosion, before the wave. So me personally and everyone that I'm bringing in, I mean, we're so excited about this because we're paddling hard, because we see the vision of where these guys want to be. And this isn't a 1 year, 2 year, 5 year vision. This is a massive, massive vision, 10, 20, hopefully generationally paying us residual income. And I truly believe these guys are putting together the vehicles here to do that. So one of the things I'm going to share with you is kind of how I'm doing this, because I take a little bit of a different approach than maybe Brandon or your traditional network marketers. I build my business almost exclusively over the internet. And so I'm going to give you that perspective. I believe that you need to have both. I don't think in this day and age you can build your business alone, face-to-face, or alone on the internet. You need the combination. You need to be able to reach out and find the people who are looking for what you're offering. And obviously the internet is the easiest and best way to do that. And then you need to make that personal connection. So when you're marketing over the internet, it's really key now that we have something valuable that is not like a catch. It's not like saying, here, put your credit card in, it's free, and then 7 days later you get charged, or, just there's no, under the table thing, because what you're doing is you're purchasing the sample. So when you're approaching someone, you don't want to say, here, this is a 30-day free trial. What you want to say is, I just bought your membership for 30 days because I know you're going to love what I have. And if you can convey that in an ad or in a email, or posting it on Facebook, or making a tweet about it on Twitter, or wherever it is that you're planning on using the marketing, it'll convert for you. And by convert, it just means someone will say, oh wow, I will check that out. And so they come in. As soon as they come in, that's when the real prospecting begins. That's when you just want to be sticky with somebody. And you don't ever want to be the message. You just want to be the messenger. So Brandon said it perfect. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll approach someone and they'll just throw up all over them, because whether they're excited, whether they're nervous, whether they really need to close the sale, and you end up doing a lot more damage than you're doing good trying to bring them into your team and your business. So let the tools work for you. All you need to do is point people to tools, whether that's watch this video, whether that's here, get on a three-way call with my upline Brandon, whether that's come to a live webinar. Just make sure that you're the person doing the third-party validation for somebody else. Because I could tell you all day long, I could say, I'm the coolest guy in the world, I like to do this, me, 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 me. And you're kind of looking at me, you might be listening, you're like, oh, that's, that guy's kind of arrogant or cocky. But let's just say Brandon tells you, man, this guy, Matt, he's tearing it up. So instantly, when I now am speaking to you, it's coming from a place where I've been put up high. And that's what you need to do to this company, is just let these tools go to work for you. And I promise you, there are a lot of great tools coming. Like I said, over the last 90 days, I mean, these guys have gone from what I would consider to be, I don't know, a 6 or a 7 to a solid 8. By the convention, they're going to be a 10. So you can either wait until they're a 10 and, join when everybody else wants to join, or you can start building your foundation now. You can start assembling your volunteer army, getting your customer codes out there, getting people into the funnel, so that by the time October rolls around, by the time this thing gets really exciting, in 90 days, 6 months, a year from now, you've laid the groundwork, and now you're the one earning the residual income. So this is what that silver bonus, or silver light grab bonus, allows you to do. It allows you to start building your business. And I'm going to tell you what, if you don't buy this package, you're crazy, because all you're doing is you're giving everyone else in the company a huge competitive advantage over you. Because now, if it's out there, especially if it's circulating, why would anyone come and try and pay $9.95 or $24.95 to check it out when somebody next to you is giving it away free, or for whatever price they want to give it away? So, I mean, it just creates a huge advantage for you. And not only that, you're getting paid a 50% commission. Up to 50% of the commissions from every customer package you buy is getting paid back through the upline. So not only are you buying these samples that are helping you build your business, But by buying them, you're actually earning a lot of money. And if you're duplicating this throughout your organization and you continue to just bring people in to do this, people are going to just be buying these month after month after month, maybe even weekly, depending on how fast they're getting these moving, depending on the conversion rates coming in. But what I'm telling you right now is you got to make sure you're on these Silverlight packages, because the whole business is going to evolve. This is your front end. This is your wall that just got put down for you, that now is like, come running into my business now and check this out. So I'm just really excited, because I know this is truly just getting started. We've got so many irons here that we can use. The 3 and it's free, the new $30,000 and $60,000 guarantees that are coming out. We've got a whole merchant program. We've got the fundraising aspect. I mean, literally, these guys are going to light the world on fire with this, and we're here before everyone else figures it out. So all I can tell you is I'm getting to work big time. I'm spending 18 plus hours a day putting together my tools, my team, and I'm so excited about this and just completely dedicated to it. So Jason, I'm gonna turn it back to you. If there's anything else you want me to go over, just let me know.
I do. You know, we share a lot of the same vision, obviously, in the merchant program, and I'll get to that in a second. But I wanted to make one point. You mentioned the compensation that we're paying on this program. I just wanted to go and say that we don't mind paying that kind of compensation, because we want everybody in this world, and I know that's a big goal, but we want everybody out there. We want Wake Up Now saturated on every corner of the earth, and this is going to start to make sense when we talk about the merchant program and different things that we're doing. So thanks for talking about that. One of the things when I first met you and you were at that free thing, you guys had the vision of doing your own merchant program, and we were well down the road with it. And this is something that I know you're really excited about, and I want you to talk about that. But, you know, we've all been to the back office or in a restaurant that we eat at all the time. It's our go-to place, and really wish we had a discount there. Well, that was the crux of why we came up with our own merchant program, because we have an army of people that are out there that they cover every inch of the earth in the network marketing firm that can go out and sign these merchants up into our program and get the discounts that we want, not that somebody else gives us, or, you know, or they're just out there. So talk a little bit about your strategy on the merchant program, and also want you to talk about, you know, this being another form of residual income in this business, because we all hear residual. Well, tell me your thoughts on how this is residual income and how you plan on building this for income streams for years to come, Matt.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, it's exciting because it can be true residual income, and there's not a lot of like true residual income in this industry. It's all a lot of it depends on you know, new growth that's always coming in. But with this, it's a different spin. You know, especially with the fact that we've already attempted this, and quite honestly, one of the reasons that it didn't work for us was because it got too big too fast. We couldn't handle it. I mean, we weren't prepared for thousands of merchants all of a sudden wanting to be in our funnel, and it was one of those things where it's so easy, because it's like, especially when you start to give it away for free or get people to try it, because all that really does is it says, here, come check this out. Again, it breaks the wall down. So if you're bringing in a business, and the way you guys are doing it is great. I mean, you have your models out there like Groupon, Living Social, that are just, you know, hacking these people. They're making them give away a huge discount, and then they're taking 50% of that discount. Now, you guys have put your wall down. You said, look, we're building our customer base, we're building our distribution channel, and now we're incentivizing our IBOs or our members to go out and bring in merchants. So we want the merchants to feel like this is it. And so when you bring in a merchant, you're not saying, oh yeah, I'm going to earn 50% of your deal, or, you know, you're going to pay that. You're bringing them into this funnel. They have complete control. They can decide what discounts they want to give away, how much. They're merchanting all the money, so, you know, they don't have to wait 90 days to get paid or anything like that. So it's very valuable for a merchant. So you bring in someone who's already out there, and they're going, how do I sell more donuts, or how do I sell more of, you know, even ebooks, or whatever it is that somebody's looking to sell. They're always looking for ways to promote it, and this one is just a no-brainer. Not only the price point low, but now being able to bring people in for free, if we flood this with merchants, I know the company's going to flood it with IBOs and with customers, and that's a given. That's coming. The distribution channel will be there. The merchants that are coming in, if they're getting any type of sales from our customers, giving them exclusive discounts, they're going to re-up because you're keeping it so low. 119 a year is $10 a month. I mean, nobody can find any type of really good advertising for $10 a month. So, literally the planets have aligned on this because it's perfect timing. Everyone out there is constantly looking to sell more and spend less, and you're giving them a very, very valuable piece that they can easily sell. So it will be residual, and you'll see more merchants come in. And the funny thing that we never counted on was how many merchants are going to want to sign up other merchants. So they'll convert over and say, hey, do I get paid when and so your merchants will end up becoming IBOs because they're now selling their products and services, and they might know the guy who owns the coffee shop next to them and say, hey, man, you got to check these guys out. I just got 5 sales from them. So, I mean, this is going to really build up momentum, and these guys are putting together the tools. They have the money. They're putting together the platform, and now we're going to be doing the marketing for them. So just an exciting program. I think that it's going to take life huge in 2013, and especially at the Las Vegas event. That's why I'm excited to go to the event. I'm excited to hear the merchant strategy, all of the rollout from that, as well as a lot of other things that are coming out. So I'm excited about the merchant stuff as well. It's just another big piece that ties everything Wake Up Now is doing together by selling value.
Sure. One of the things too is that there's people out there that say, well, you know what, I'm not comfortable selling to businesses. I can't go out and make that sale. I don't have experience in dealing with businesses. I have no problem introducing one of my friends and family to a product because I believe in it. I've seen the benefits for myself. So I think we've solved that problem in the fact that all you got to do is give it away. The worst that a merchant has to lose in this deal with the giving away the merchant light is 10 minutes of their time in setting up a deal. I mean, that's truly it. And then we've got a professional sales team that will continue to drip on these people in the office over the year, and we'll work on converting and upgrading all these people to a full paying $119.95 package over the year. So we want you out focusing on giving these away to merchants, giving the silver lights away to people to help them convert into your network marketing business, and helping you grow your teams. And we're going to help you do the heavy lifting. We're going to help you sign those people up. And guess what? Out of that $119.95, $50 of that when we upgrade them is yours. I mean, that if you think about that, I mean, that's a lot like the insurance industry, Matt. I mean, you see insurance agents go out and they work their tails off and they gain this great big book of business, and as long as those people are renewing every year because they see the value in that insurance policy and they need that insurance policy, they sit back and rake in those checks. And I see this being the same thing. If somebody gets out there and they pass out 5 of these a week, 5 merchant lights a week, which I think is pretty easy to do, and you get 25 a week, 1,200 a year. If all of those converted, that's $60,000 in income to you in residual income as long as those people sign up. So say 50% of them convert, which I think is low. I think at $119.95, we should be able to convert much more than that. That's $30,000 in income for giving away free stuff. So
yeah,
I think that's going to be exciting.
I mean, phenomenal. And the piece that you're forgetting there too, Jason, is that there's there's generational money in that too. I mean, by building your business and having people duplicate that, I mean, you're not just getting paid on all your own merchants. You're getting paid, down generations. You guys have that 20% on all additional spending. I mean, there is a lot of cash flow here in giving away stuff for free.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. Absolutely, no doubt. And you know what? If you're out duplicating it along the way to this grad bonus, you're making money along the way. So it's not like you got to wait a year to make money. We could upgrade those people in the short term. So one thing my team will probably kick me in the tail with, I'm about to share something with you. So don't tell anybody. But we at the event in October, we've got some things that we're going to unveil, and one of the big things, a bunch of features on this merchant program. One of the features is we've got a way that if we didn't generate any business coming through the doors for these merchants, through the tools that we're going to offer as an upgrade, it would be well worth in excess of 3 times the amount of that $119.95. So that's why I'm so excited about the conversion rates, because I'm positive, I'm very confident that we are going to make this a huge success.
It's awesome.
So, well, Matt, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Both of these guys, Brandon and Matt, are family guys. I appreciate them taking time on a Saturday to be with us. We are taking live questions, so send your questions in. And, you know, I believe in owning my own business. I've owned my own business my whole life, and I've been able to make dreams come true through owning my own business. So get out there. Don't just own your business and sit on the sidelines. Thrive and go out there and achieve your dreams. Jordan?
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, so Matt and Brandon, if you guys wouldn't mind, stick around for a second. We have a couple questions that came in, so hoping you guys could answer them. One of the first questions that we had come in was, how do you guys overcome objections when you're talking with somebody? You know, what are some things that you used to go over? And I'll let Brandon answer first, and then Matt, if you wouldn't mind. Brandon, go ahead.
Okay, Jordan. Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, great question on objections. I think, you know, first of all, the thing is that an objection, guys and gals, is actually a good thing. I think sometimes people get really defensive and they want to protect themselves, their turf, and their business. Take an objection as a great question that they're asking, at least that they're actually asking the question. So they may say, like, well, is it one of those pyramid things, or how much can I really save, or how can they do that? How can they pay out that much? And what you really want to do is, rather than just sit there and fire back answers, I like to lead, guide, and direct. So you may take that question and rephrase it, or say, so what you're asking is this, and so what you can do is first of all say, that's a great question. And then usually we have maybe a short video on an answer to that question. This is why it's so important to be involved in knowing what's going on and watching the videos and opening your emails, because then you'll know what tool to point them to. Also, you have a leader that you can work with that can help you to answer that question as well, because then they can lend credibility to your business and answer that question that maybe you might not be able to answer yourself. So take an objection as a good thing. You don't need to take it personal and get defensive and feel like you got to protect yourself and your business. At least if they're asking questions, whether sincere or not, about your business. Remember, they might just be wanting to poke you and to see really how you're going to answer that. But the key is to not get defensive and to point and direct them to what they need to see or hear that might be able to answer that for them. So that's typically how I handle it.
Great. Thanks, Brandon. Matt, you want to take a second on that?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, let me kind of flip it on you, is I almost just say next. You know, there's a lot of efficiency. You know, if you're doing a good job with what you know to be true and your value and your pitch, you should be on fire when you're talking to someone. And I'm not talking about giving them details on it, but when you're approaching people and you're prospecting people, they're really motivated by fear of loss. I mean, that is the number one thing that they're going to be motivated by. So you just have to think in your own mind, okay, how do I make it so this person wants and can understand this value? And the best way is that you do a takeaway with them. You say, and you almost have to be cocky when you're promoting, and I hate to say it like this, but you almost got to be like, oh, you're not interested? All right, next. That guy said no. Next. You don't want to just keep going back to them and being like, please, 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 you know, this is so good, you got to look at it. So when I think of objections, you know, it depends on the objection, because if somebody has a legitimate objection, that can be answered, and they have concerns about maybe a piece of the comp plan, maybe they have concerns about the product, then that's one thing. If it's like the business model, if it's just a general no, next, move on, because your goal, in fact, I used to teach a training series where my goal was to get 20 no's a day, because if I got 20 no's a day, I know that I probably got 2 or 3 yeses in there. And if I kept pushing for my no's, then I might end up talking to 50 people. I might get 30 yeses, and then it's like, finally I got my 20th no, I can stop. But you shouldn't be thwarted by the word no or objections, especially when you just need to really just put it in their mind that they're missing out big time, and if they don't want it, there's a lot of other people that do. So that's how I deal with it.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt. That's a great philosophy, that pushing for 20 no's. That's hopefully something you guys can take away and use. I really like that. Our second question came in from Jimmy, and he was asking a little bit about how the grab bonus works. I'll take an answer on that one. If you guys go to our Facebook page, or you check your email that we just sent out last night, or if you look on YouTube, there's a replay of a webinar that was hosted this past week and the week before, and it does a great job of really explaining that grab bonus in depth. So if you have questions about the grab bonus, watch that webinar. If that doesn't answer all your questions for you, go ahead and contact our support team. They'll help fill in any gaps that you have on that. But that webinar does a great job of explaining that. And you can find that on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/wakeupnowinc. So Wake Up Now Inc. Or you can check it in the email. We'll send those reminders out through email. Again, if you can update your contact preferences in the hub, make sure you let us send you text messages, email. That's the best way to stay up to date with everything Wake Up Now. Now, Brandon, I have – yeah, go ahead, Jason.
This is Jason. So I've listened to, Matt Getchy does regular live webinars, and I've listened to him do a presentation on the grab bonus. Matt, just give us a 1-minute dissertation, if you can, why you're excited about that, because I saw your check this week, and I saw how many people you put through and you're activating on this, so I know it's working for you. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is so exciting because there's a lot of money here, and I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's not a little confusing. This is a little bit of a higher end compensation structure, the way that it works, but it's actually very simple at what you need to do. So what it is when you get your first 3 people. So, and by get, I mean, I'm going to use the example of the 250 pack, buying 50 Silver Light packages. You want to go out and you want to sponsor 3 people fast. You go and you get 3 people to buy it. That's $25 each, 25, 25, 25. So that's your first 3. Now everybody gets paid 25 on their first 3. You'll also get paid an additional 25 when they bring in their 3. So go get your 3, help them get their 3. Now you're moving on to 4, 5, and 6. So this is structured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 plus. Now your goal is to get to 10 plus as fast as you can, because that's where all the money is in this bonus. Because if you can go out and you can sell it to 10 people, you bring in 10 people, they understand in your organization, which should not be hard. If they understand what this is about, they understand the model behind it, giving it away for free, it's a no-brainer. So you get your 10 plus, now you're earning the roll-up from the whole thing. So that's the easiest way to explain it without getting into detail, is when you bring in your 4, 5, and 6, you're making 50 on 4, 5, and 6. Then you're getting 50 on their first 3, because 25 is going to the upline, 50 is going to you. There's $125 to pay out. So they start out paying you small, but as soon as you get to 10 plus, you're now earning $115 per sale, plus you're getting a roll-up of up to $65 through infinity. Now, I can't even explain to you how this works without really drawing it out and showing it to you, but just understand this. You need to go out and you need to get yourself into the next realm. So if you're at the 1, 2, 3 this week or this month, get yourself into the 4, 5, 6. Or if you're at 4, 5, 6, get into the 7, 8, 9, because there's a lot of money and a lot of roll-up as people buy these packages in your organization all the way down through infinity. So that's why this is so big, is it'll continue to pay you as you build your business by giving away samples. I mean, this dovetails everything in that Wake Up Now is doing so perfectly. So you don't need to understand the whole intricacy of how it all works. You just need to know that you need to get to the 10 plus as fast as you can, because that's when it starts to get fun. That's where all the money's at in this bonus.
Yeah, that's
hopefully that gave you a little
that's
taste
great.
of it.
One thing is, we want to pay this out. We want you out there promoting and growing your business. We want you giving away or selling these light packages. So get out there. If you haven't, go to our training this week. We're going to be doing trainings. We're going to help you understand this. Call customer service 15 times if you have to. Call somebody, call your upline, but understand this bonus, because you can make some great paychecks in this, and you can give away free product and grow your business like these guys on here that are explaining to you today, like they're doing. I'm watching them, and I'm watching very methodically how they do it, and this is how they do it. This is how these guys bring in these checks and bring in the people. So if you haven't, get out there and get it. Take advantage of the convention half-price tickets. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for that explanation.
Awesome, guys. We got a comment that came in from Dave, and this is actually just talking about TaxBot. He says that he's been enjoying it, and he's hoping everybody else is using that, and he's asking for a couple tips that we found that have been helpful with TaxBot. Brandon, I'm gonna let you take this. I know that you are extra familiar with TaxBot. Would you mind talking about that for a minute?
Okay, so the first question I have is, what is the actual question that he has on the TaxBot then?
It's more of a comment, just saying that he's been enjoying using TaxBot, that he's enjoyed the switch, and I just wanted you to talk a little bit about TaxBot yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I use TaxBot every day, guys. I've told some of the people at corporate that I feel like when I use TaxBot and I have the information recorded in there, I almost feel like I'm making money. Because at the end of the day, you save money on your taxes doing that. So like when I set up the GPS system to track from my house to work or to a business appointment, I literally feel like, wow, I'm getting 55 cents a mile on deduction on this particular trip. When I go out and I have a meal and I sit down and I share the Wake Up Now business with someone, I'm getting a deduction. So use that thing. I can tell you, if you do not use that, you are losing hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars a year in tax-saving deductions. I tell people that with TaxBot alone, by being in business for yourself but not by yourself, you should never quit Wake Up Now. The savings that you will get between interest and taxes by using our automated software will absolutely put you ahead of the game. And if you are not using TaxBot, you are missing out. There's videos and FAQs in there. Go in, log into your back office, click on tax deduction, and start using that. You can upload it to your phone for free if you have a smartphone with that app. It's simple to use. I mean, guys, it's got two buttons. It says add trip or expense. It's very simple to use. And like I said, when I use it, I literally feel like I'm making money.
Brandon, I won't put you on the spot, but literally this guy, every waking hour he has, he's working. I mean, he's grinding, he's working. And I won't put you on the spot and make you tell how much if you want to, but he showed me his deductions on TaxBot in the office the other day, and it was staggering. It blew me away. Jordan?
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brandon. All right, thanks, guys. Go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I won't reveal the exact number, but let me just tell you, I have literally saved thousands and thousands of dollars, and here we are. Today is August 11th. The year is, it's what, 60% done, somewhere in that range, 60 to 70%. I have literally saved thousands and thousands of dollars in tax deductions by tracking all of the business miles, medical, and everything else. I mean, you know, I didn't even know, Jordan and Jason, that until I started using TaxBot, I get my shirts ironed every week. I'll be honest, I'm too lazy to iron them myself. So I take them and I spend like $10 a week getting my shirts ironed. I didn't know that because I use those for business that was actually a tax deduction. So the education behind what we have is extremely valuable. And in my opinion, I actually like the TaxBot system better than anything that we have.
Well, and you bring up a great point. All you got to do is use it, right?
That's right. That's right. We have a little bit of feedback with Brandon. But hey, but Brandon's right. You know, Jason's right. This is great stuff. The TaxBot system is working for these guys. You know, we appreciate Brandon and Matt being on with us today. These are two guys that are really making it work in Wake Up Now, and I hope you guys were able to glean something from them. And as you're listening to them, find something that will start to work for you. You can see that they both have very different approaches to the business, but they're both been extremely successful in it. So I hope you guys come away with a couple things out of the presentation from today. One is that you guys can do it your way. There's no right way to grow your Wake Up Now business. The right way to do it is the way that works for you. So whether that's doing that online, whether that's doing face-to-face, whether it's a combination, there's no right way to do it. But the first thing you have to do is act. So a couple things coming out of this. Get your silver lights and start handing them out. If you haven't already, go to your back office and purchase your pack of silver lights and start sharing the greatness of Wake Up Now. Start sharing it with other people and start helping yourself earn money. This is something that's easy to do, giving something away for free. So go to your back office today, purchase your silver lights, and start growing your business. You're going to get paid to make more money. This is an awesome concept, and we want you guys to take advantage of it today. If you haven't already, go get your ticket for the webinar. If you buy a silver light package, like we mentioned earlier, that cuts your package in half for the corporate conference call, so that it will take it down from $149.95 down to $75. That's an easy thing for you guys to do. And if you're serious about growing your Wake Up Now business, we need to see you in Vegas so we can help you find the things that you need to do to help grow your business. So if you haven't done that already, it's wakeupnow.com/events. You can go there and you can get your tickets and get signed up today. Before we go, I want to let Brandon and Matt say one more thing if they have anything. Brandon, do you have anything before we wrap up?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jason. Jordan, I just wanted to reiterate that, guys and gals, for those that maybe got on the call a little bit late, I mean, think about that. If you're a brand new IBO and you buy the 250 Silver Builder Business Pack, so you've got that 350 Builder Business Pack, guys, you get to go to Vegas for free, getting those convention tickets, which is absolutely huge. And for those who haven't had a chance to buy it yet, buy it today, log into your back office, and your tickets to Vegas will be 50% off. So this is a huge promotion. You'll want to be there. Just like with anything else, if there was a first-time convention for such and such company, you want to make sure and say, I was there that day. I remember when they were little, now they're huge. I was there. So you want to make sure and get there. And guys, you can get those tickets for free. Brand new IBOs, get in and get that pack and create that foundation and that duplication process that you want on your team to buy that pack and start experiencing those silver light overrides with that grab bonus like you've never seen before.
That's awesome, Brandon. Thank you. And guys, just to clarify, I'm sorry I misspoke just a minute ago about the price of the convention. It's actually just $119.95 for a ticket, and if you buy your silver light, it cuts that in half to just about $60 to come to the corporate event. And this is a steal of a lifetime. If you guys haven't already, go and buy them. I'm telling you, we want to see you down there in Vegas, and we want to help give you all the tools you need to help grow your business like crazy in the next year. Matt, do you have anything that you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, sure. Man, I just got to tell you guys, this is real. You know, this is something you can sink your teeth into. This is something you need to pay attention to. And obviously, if you're on the line right now, you're looking for something like this. You're looking for a moneymaker. It's sitting right in front of you. This is it. These guys are the real deal. They're going to be here. I'm confident. You should be confident that you can get to work. Your paycheck's going to be there. These guys are going to be there working behind the scenes to increase the value. If you haven't already seen it, I mean, these guys have made such big steps in the last 30, 60, 90 days. Just wait until you see what's happening in the next 30, 60, 90 days because it's going to be phenomenal. I'm telling you right now, these guys are a diamond in the rough. It's time to pay attention. It's time to wake up. It's time to really really see what this is all about and get going. Because I promise you, putting in the effort now when a company is small before they go big is the way that you make a fortune. So thanks for having me on tonight, or this morning, I guess. And we will, I'm sure, I'll be on another one. And I just want to thank Jordan. I want to thank Brandon. Brandon and I are doing big things. We're game planning on a lot of big things together. And I couldn't be more excited with where we're at right now. So thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Matt. Well, hey, I want to thank Jason Elrod for jumping on us with us today, guys. It's nice to have the president of the company to be able to spend some time with us on a Saturday. So we appreciate it. If you guys are registered for the webinar today, you're automatically registered for the webinar for next Saturday. So you make sure that you're ongoing. You'll always be getting reminders about these webinars. So you guys are in the good spot right now. If you could share the word with your friends, with your team, with anybody that might be interested, share the word. This is going to happen every Saturday. So every Saturday, we're going to have these webinars, and we'll have different distributors who are making the business work. We'll have some people who have some great ideas for you on how to grow your business. So this is something that you need to be on every Saturday and to have your team on. So spread the word about this webinar. Again, we appreciate you guys being on here. Thanks for taking some time out of your Saturday to be with us. And we'll talk to you guys again next week. In the meantime, reach out to us on Facebook at facebook.com/wakeupnowinc. Send us a comment, send us a message. We appreciate it. We love interacting with you guys. So as you get on there, we'd love to hear from you. Go to your Wake Up Now hub, update your contact preferences so we can send you text messages, send you alerts when your commissions are paid, all those great things. Just so we can stay in touch and make sure you know about all the great things that are happening in Wake Up Now. Again, my name's Jordan Harris. I'm glad that I was able to spend some time with you guys today, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you, guys.